tried this product, but I'm intrigued because I've always loved the bounce that mousse gives my hair, but I hate the crunchiness. I hate how drying it could be. Lisa, being the genius that she is, she said, wait a minute, I can make a better mousse, not the mousse we grew up with, right? You're still gonna get the bounce, but you got the softness of the Monoi oils in there that help with that breakage. It's an incredible product that I'm so excited because I didn't even know you had this. Item number 099242. Auto ship is available where you secure this price, because normally this is $23, and you're gonna secure half price shipping and handling. This is not the mousse I grew up with in New Jersey.
No, it is not. It
no
is
crispy
not
hair.
Yes. So you're watching someone apply the mousse to her hair. This is a mousse that's going to do the things that mousse is supposed to do. Give us that bounce, get rid of that frizz, add volume, depending on how we're styling our hair. But it is not going to be crunchy. I remember the mousse of the 80s, and I would have super crunchy hair. I loved how it looked, but don't try to touch it because it was super hard and just not good for your hair. It was very drying. This is not drying. This has the Monoi oil in it. With Monoi, everything that we try to do is to prevent breakage. So while this is not a mousse that's actually preventing breakage, it is a mousse that keeps the hair supple and moisturized while you're styling it, which is going to help keep your hair on your head. Because you want to treat your hair as gently as possible, but as women, we know that we're going to do things that we shouldn't do. Like people say, heat style less. But if that's how you get your best look, you're gonna heat style. People say color treat less, but if that's what makes you feel good, that's what you're going to do. So I'm trying to give you tools to help with that. So we want styles that last, we wanna have volume, we wanna have that bounce, but we don't need the crunch. We really don't.
No, and by
you
the
don't
way,
have to have it.
By the way, getting questions, callers asking, is there an age limit on this? Like, can they use this, I guess, on their children or their daughters, or how do we?
There's no age limit on a mousse. This should never come in contact with your eyes, no matter how old you are. So as long as you're carefully applying it, and you see how you can bounce that back and forth.
Look how billowy it is.
That's that wonderful memory that it has, and it gives your hair that memory. It sort of like knows where it's supposed to go and where it should be.
But I could feel the yumminess of the hydrating
when
oil.
you rub it onto your skin. So when I took this around in New York and had beauty editors try it out, we had a little sample can with us, and they would spray it and put it on their hand, and then they would just sort of rub it on the hand. Some people would put it on the ends of their hair, but you know, their hair is already styled. They'd rub it on their hand, and then all of them would say, oh my goodness, I don't have to take it off. I don't need a tissue or a wipe to take this off. It just went right into their skin. That's how non-tacky it is. It doesn't have that sticky stuff that we think we need to hold our hair.
Yeah, it's certainly not the mousse I grew up with using in New Jersey to get my hair mile high. You know, we love the height and the bounce that mousse gives us, right? Because it gives us that airiness. But what are we used to? We're used to getting those crunchy hairs, right? Or that hair that feels hard and brittle, or you don't want anybody touching. Because this is part of the Monoi line, this is her most popular line, you're getting the softness, the beautiful benefits of the Monoi, but you're still getting that technology of the beautiful, fluffy, whipped, light, pillowy mousse. So let's see some before and afters here in the studio. Right? Tell us what we did here.
So we're looking at Debbie, and Debbie has her hair styled with the mousse, and it looks great. Her color looks great. I don't know if Debbie looks familiar to you, but she's Kate's mom. And Kate is a model here at HSN, and I see where Kate gets her gorgeous red hair from. She gets it from her mama. And look, I mean, just look at her hair. Look at how beautiful her hair looks with the mousse. She's got a little extra volume. She's got beautiful shine, and her hair looks gorgeous.
And I know, for example, my mom or women with shorter hair love a mousse because it gives you just this lift that kind of stays with you all day, right? Look at how it can take a flat head of hair and just give it this life and this bounce, right? This airiness.
So this is Lauren. Lauren has short hair. Lauren's hair is not thick, but look at how beautiful her hair looks styled with the mousse compared to her before shot. Her hair has movement. It's not interfering with her color at all. Her color is beautiful. Lauren's hair always looks gorgeous, but I love when we style her hair with the mousse. It just gives it that extra little oomph, that extra little sexiness.
And by the way, this has those beauty buzzwords. I mean, there's argan oil in here. I mean, this has incredibly luxurious ingredients. Let's take a look at Hida, too. Hida's known for her head of beautiful curls.
Yes.
Now I know her secret.
And Hida wears her hair like I do. We're kind of wash and go. But sometimes we want to have a mousse in our hair because we want a little extra hold. Maybe, you know, Hida's dealing with the frizz here in Tampa because of the humidity here.
Right, right.
She doesn't have to worry about that with using a mousse. But Hida loves for her hair to move. You see how she's touching her hair? She's like I am. We don't want crunchy curls. We don't want hard curls. We need our hair to move and look natural, and that looks totally natural, but she's got lots of definition.
And touchable.
Touchable.
You know, you want to run your fingers through her hair. I love looking at Lee. I'm like, I want to go ahead and touch her hair because it's so soft and hydrated and moisturized. So if you love the lift a mousse gives you, right, you still want that because that's what you grew up with. You know what a mousse does for you, but you want still the softness and the shine and the hydration. Try the Monoi mousse. Yes, if you have short hair, you're going to love this product. Lisa Price will be back today at 11 a.m., everybody, so make sure you tune in. But don't let these goodies sell out before Lisa's next show, because that's certainly, you know, products and configurations that you simply do not find, not even on her website or at the big beauty store. So definitely jump on in. I've had a wonderful time shopping with you. I will see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Thank you.
Coming up, Carrie Smith with At Home.